Following his dismal failures in the bare-knuckled world of fast food eateries, Arthur spent a month or so filling in as a gas station attendee around town before landing what would become his first real career break. There was an opening at Sparky's Improv and Grill. They were looking for a female impersonator with a soulful yet coquettish vibe and a smooth, sultry sound for a few light jazz numbers. Arthur dusted off his stormy weather 45 and headed off for an audition. He did his best with the melody, but once the manager saw Arthur's legs, not one note more need be sung. He was hired on the spot to open that very night. Sparky's could attract a pretty rough crowd. Arthur was warned to look out for himself. Opening night jitters aside, Arthur was at last confident that he had made a long-term career move to support his stable, middle-class, nuclear, life extension family lifestyle. Little Ferdinand was now nearly 2, and Puma was dropping hints of wanting to have another little life extender. Yes, life was good. After so many years of searching, it seemed Arthur had at last found true happiness. He was at peace there, up on the stage, his velvet voice drawing in a sea of nameless, faceless customers, his pulsating torso exposed to all as a steamy, lustful tease. Arthur performed watching nights turn in mornings, weeks into months, and winters into summers. There, on stage, Arthur was free, at last, to truly let his hair down. Free to express feelings he never knew burned within. To please large numbers of men he had previously only known as friends and colleagues. As time wore on, however, the business's toll on Arthur became more and more evident. Stumbling in at 4 or 5 in the morning, his spiked heels catching in the rug, his long golden locks snaring the lampshade as he silently crept into bed beside a sleeping Puma, Arthur could no longer deny that his new vocation was beginning to affect his home life. He struggled to live a normal life off stage. Trips to a grocery store became a major media event, as autograph hounds, recognizing him from his poster image, which plastered the town, as well as his many appearances on afternoon talk shows, would surround him in his cart. Arthur and Puma discussed their increasingly tattered lives many times. But the money was good, and the two had grown accustomed to a certain lifestyle, so Arthur was resolutely pushing on. Still, as time wore on, try as he might, Arthur knew a certain magic was missing which had been there in the early days of his cabaret career. Lately, Arthur was experiencing mood swings and depression. The slightest disruption could throw him off. He abruptly deserted the stage one night during a performance of Steam Heat when he learned from a patron while sitting on his lap that China was threatening to pull out of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. To many, Arthur's behavior was unpredictable and irreverent. For Puma, however, Arthur's problem seemed much deeper. She saw Arthur as a highly complex and deeply confused psychopath. At any rate, Arthur muddled on, but 3 shows a night, 6 nights a week, had their effect.